What's going on, YouTube? This is Country Coder on welcome back to the channel. This is your first time here on welcome to the channel. I hope that you'll enjoy the content I have for you. Well, in today's video, I was headed south to hang out with SaddleTramp in his garage. He's going to be doing a little bit of work on some motorcycles and everything. And I stopped at the store about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes from his house and just get something, you know, drink and get some gum and stuff. Well, as you can see, I'm pulled over because I done got me a little nail. It's funny how just, you know, you're riding along and everything is good, and then all of a sudden it goes flat. I mean, in a matter of just, like I said, I pulled over about a mile ago and at the store, so it is what it is. He's on his way to kind of save the day, and I'll get hopefully he's got a plug and I'll just plug it, and because I'm fixing to get some new tires. I got a new front tire, but I'm still waiting on getting the new rear tire for it. But I'm gonna just plug it and air it back up, and hopefully that'll be it. So this is SaddleTramp towing service. Let's see, how many have we saved this year?
I don't remember. I think you're probably number three. And they've all been YouTubers too.
Wait, that may be a coincidence.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
All right, well, here we are at SaddleTramp's garage. We just tried to plug it, but come to find out, my Africa Twin actually has tubes in the tires. So I've got somebody that's going to have to come down here and pick me up and carry me back home so that I can get a new tube to put in that tire, because, you know, it kind of makes a little bit of sense, because one, it's a spoked rim, and at the same time, you know, when you're going off-road, you're liable to hit all kind of stuff that kind of cuts tires a little bit, you know, and so it does make a little bit of sense. But I was going to show you around SaddleTramp's garage, because he's got some pretty cool bikes here. So let's see what all we got. So SaddleTramp was saying a while ago that, you know, doing some things whenever you're working on stuff, you don't really see it in the YouTube videos. And just like, you know, he usually, you know, cuts out these parts where he's trying to figure something out, which I understand personally, because, you know, I do a lot of my own mechanic work, and, you know, he's doing his own mechanic work himself, as you can see.
it kind of is hard to concentrate on what you're doing when you don't know what you're doing at the moment, and you're going into some oops, I didn't know about that, didn't know about this, oh, this is going to take a couple days, and then at the same time worry about camera angle, duration of shot, camera shot, oh, I got to get up, turn the music off so I can talk to you guys, blah 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 blah, you know. This is something I just wanted to get done really fast, and apparently it's going to take a couple of days. Oh well, but I'm not making a video about it. You'll just have to watch what I put out.
Yeah. And, you know, me doing my own mechanic work, I kind of understand where he's coming from. I've never really done any kind of how-tos or anything. I attempted it once, and I was like, nah, this just don't feel right, you know, and it was just putting mirrors on my Sportster. And so, anyway, we're going to just keep hanging out, and like I said, I got somebody that's gonna have to come pick me up because we don't have a tube, and it's Saturday afternoon. All right, so it's been a couple of days since I got back from SaddleTramp's, you know, with my bike and everything. I went Sunday and got ahead and took the tire off, looked at the inner tube, and the inner tube actually come into two pieces, so I couldn't save the inner tube by putting a patch on or anything. But I went and Monday got a new inner tube and put it in, tried aired up and everything, and come to find out, I actually, as I was putting the tire on, I grabbed the inner tube. It's really the first time I ever tried to put a inner tube and tire back on a motorcycle. You know, I've done many of them on a race car, so I kind of understand this little general concept, but I just guess I wasn't careful enough. And when I went and got the second inner tube, I was telling the guy at the Honda shop about it, and he said, yeah, our guys grab them all the time. So, you know, it made me feel a little better. But, you know, if, you know, what SaddleTramp was saying earlier in this video, you know, a lot of that kind of stuff, you know, you don't see in these YouTube videos. And even, I probably wouldn't even said nothing, but, you know, kind of referencing back to earlier in the video where he was talking about that, you know, some of this stuff does happen, and you know, so a lot of that stuff doesn't get included in these YouTube videos, but I want to include it because of what SaddleTramp was saying earlier. So let me see if I can get this tire and inner tube back together without hopefully grabbing it this time, and we'll go from there. So one thing you always want to do whenever you're dealing with inner tubes that I've kind of already knew from, you know, bicycles and stuff like that, is you want to always add a little air before you try to put the tire back on, you know, just to make sure that the tube isn't rolled or anything bad. And I just checked it after I put some air in it. So let's see if we can get this on without pinching the inner tube this time. All right, moment of truth. Success. All right, and as you can see, I've got a seal right here around this side, and also here on the back side it's sealed like it's supposed to be as well. If you're ever doing this, you'll notice you'll hear a pop whenever it actually gets to this seal a lot of times. I had one here, and then I flipped it over and I made sure it was on the other side. Whenever I first stopped to actually see if it had if I had any leaks or anything, I actually didn't have the backside popped, and so I put a little bit more air in it, and then I heard it pop and checked it, you know, and made sure that it was actually, you know, sealed like it's supposed to be. And as you can see, I'm back on the Africa Twin. So, you know, it took me a little bit to get that tire back on. Actually, after I cut the camera off, I realized that I didn't have it in the brake slide like it was supposed to be. So I had to end up taking it all back apart and getting it back on the brake slide. And, you know, that's like we've said earlier throughout this video, you know, that's some of the stuff you don't see a lot of times. Anyway, if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and leave me a comment. You know, let me know what you thought about this video. You know, if y'all were content creators, and you do how-tos and stuff, do you cut out a lot of content that, you know, you don't really want to show because you're either in a hurry or, you know, you're just trying to figure stuff out? So you know, let me know about that in the comment, and you know, share those with some of your friends, share with some of your family. I'd much appreciate it, you know, as it helps me out on knowing that y'all are enjoying my stuff, and knowing that I'm doing what you want me to, you know, kind of see and everything. And until the next video, always take the scenic route, and I'll see you then.